Very Hello everyone. In the first part of the video, we covered the introduction of series with how to install Python pandas in our system and the difference between list and series. And we also created an empty series. But in this part, we will create the series object with different Python objects. So now let's continue. So now let's see some program using this syntax. So creation of series using a list. Here is a simple program. Write a program to create a series using a list. Here is the code for that. First of all, we have to import the pandas SPD, and S1 is the series object. pd.series. PD is the alias name of pandas and series is the keyword, and in the bracket we are passing a list of vowels, and when we will print this series, then in the output there is a series with 5 elements where data is vowels and the index is automatic. Note down, the index argument is missing in this series object S1 that we have created, and this is a series which takes automatic index, starts from 0 and ends at 4. Here is the second program, how to create a series using range method. In this we will supply range method as data. First of all, we will import pandas as pd, and series 1 is equal to pd.series range 3. Here range is a function which generates a sequence, starts from 0 and ends with 2. There is no need to explain this function as we already studied it in class 11, and when we will print the series 1, then the data is 0 1 2, but this data which is on your left hand side is a index. Here index and data is same, but left one indicates the index and the right one data indicates the data of the series. Now we will create a series with explicitly defined index value. In the previous two programs, the index taken by the series object is automatic. We didn't not declare the index whenever we was creating the series. But in this program, when we create the series, we have taken data. The first list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is data and index is AEIOU, and whenever we will print SCR2, it is the series object, then AEIOU is index and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is data, and here you can see the D type is int64 because all the elements in the series is integer. Now we will create a series from a scalar value. Scalar value means any constant value, any number is a scalar value, like as 55, 45, 65, and we can create our series with a single element also. Here is the program for this. Import pandas as pd and sc3 is equal to pd.series 55, index. Here is a simple, or you can say here is a single element 55 using which we have to create our series. For this we will note down the index. The index value contains A, B, C, D. Means if we count the number of elements in the index, there are 4 elements in the index argument, and whenever we will print our series, then it will contain all the elements same in the series SE3, but index is A, B, C, D. Here the in scalar value the series object depends on the index. If the index contains 5 elements, then the series will also contain the 5 elements. Now let us see the next program. Here we create a series with single constant value again, but in this program we didn't not declare the index element. इसमें हमने index element को use नहीं किया है, इसमें हमने simply क्या किया है, simply we have created a series object with the single element 65. In that case a series will be created with a single element only and it will pick the automatic index 0. Now we will create a series using a dictionary. It is the most important questions for your board examination and there is very more chances to come the creation of series using the dictionary. So here see the code for that. First of all we will import the pandas. It is the same step in all the program and then s2 is equal to pd dot series and in bracket we passed a dictionary as data. Here in the dictionary there is 4 key values pairs are there where Jan, Feb, March, April is your keys and 31, 28, 31, 30 is data. Here the index argument is missing. Here you can see the keys of dictionary becomes index for the series S2. It is the most important point of creation of series using dictionary. Whenever you will create a series using a dictionary, then keys of dictionary become the index for the series. So there is no need to create a index whenever we are creating the series using a dictionary. In the next slides you can see what happens if we will use the index argument whenever we are creating the series using a dictionary. So here is the code for that. Import pandas as pd. S4 is equal to pd dot series. Here a series object S4 is created again using a dictionary, but in this program we used index argument explicitly. The index is January, February and March, and whenever we will print S4 then it will take this index January, February, March, but there is no value associated with this index which is defined explicitly, so it takes NaN. NaN means not a number. There is no number defined for the index January, there is no number defined for the index February, and there is no number defined for the index March. Means there is no data for these 3 indexes. So there is no need to take the index argument. Here see one more example. Again we created a series S4 in which dictionary is used, but now index value is little bit changed. In place of January we used Jan, which is also a key in the dictionary, and here you can see the output of this. The index of series is Jan, February, March, and in Jan the associated value is 31. So but for the February and March there is no associated value and it takes NaN, not a number, and the default data type for it is float 64 because no value is defined for the February and March, so it will take not a number in place of any value. So please note down whenever you will create a series using a dictionary, so there is no need to define the index explicitly, because keys of dictionary becomes the index of the series. Now there is creation of series using a mathematical expression. Please see this program carefully because it is little bit different and we are using NumPy array also in this. import pandas as pd, import numpy as np. Whenever we will use numpy array, then we will import it. Here s1 is equal to np dot arrange 10 comma 15. It is a code which will create an array whose first value is 10 and last value is 15 minus 1, 14. If you can see, it works like range function, but range function will generate a sequence and arrange will generate an array. Whenever I will print s1, it looks like list, but it is not a list, it is a numpy array and it is a different from Python list. Now I will create a Python series object using this numpy array and as a mathematical expression. Here you can see sobj is equal to pd.series index equal to s1 and data is equal to s1 into 4. Here index is s1, so index value is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and data is s1 into 4. So here we will multiply data is equal to s1 into 4, means we will multiply s1 with into 4 and here 10 into 4 is 40, 11 into 4 is 44, 12 into 4 is 48, 13 into 4 is 52 and 14 into 4 is 56. So this series object is created using a mathematical expression, and for the mathematical expression we have to use numpy array. So it is the panda series attributes. Attributes are the properties that we directly apply on a series object and we will get some result. Here you can see series cap country is a series object which contains India, USA, UK, France as index. These are the index value. I am marking it with I, and New Delhi, Washington DC, London, Paris is data for it. I am marking it with capital D. Now let us see these properties of Panda series. The first property is name. It assigns a name to a series. Okay, internally in memory, it will assign a name to a series in memory. The series cap country is a variable name, but the name of series is different from that and it will be assigned by using the name attribute. Here is the example, series cap country dot name. We will directly apply the attribute using the dot. Okay, so series cap country dot name is equal to capital. So capital is the new name, or you can say that is the name of the series in the memory, and it will be shown to us whenever we will print the series. Whenever we will print series cap country, then in the last column in front of d type, the name capital will be shown in our programs. Okay, the second attribute is index.name. It will assign a name to the index of the series. Here you can see the example of it. Series cap series cap country dot index dot name countries, and whenever we will print this series, then countries will be displayed before the index. The name of index is countries. Now the third attribute is values. The values attributes will return all the data in the form of a list. Whenever I will apply these values attributes in series, then it return all the data in the form of a list. The data is New Delhi, Washington, London, Paris, and the same is this our output. Size, as the name indicates, it will give us the number of element in the series. So here are 4 elements in the series, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer will be 4. And empty is the attribute which will check. If the series is empty, then it will return true. But if the series is not empty, it will return false. If we apply the empty attribute in this series, then our result will be false because this series contains 4 elements. But if we will apply this on an empty series, then we will get true in our answer. So that's all about the creation of series. Okay, thank you so much for listening.